It was a bright day in 1677 in the city of Delft when Antony van Leeuwenhoek was making love to his wife. But the moment after he shudders with orgasm, he suddenly gets out of the bed and grabs his microscope. After all, he was not just spending time with his wife. He was running an important scientific experiment at the request of Royal Society in London, which was what's inside the semen. Sperm is critical for fertilization in almost every living organism on our planet, including humans. To reproduce, human sperm have to travel a distance which is equivalent to Mount Everest to find the egg. And sperm complete their epic journey to find the love of their life simply by wiggling their tail, moving fluid to swim forward. Sperm was first discovered in 1677, yes of course, by Antony van Leeuwenhoek, but it took roughly 200 years for the scientists to get to know that what is the actual role of sperm in the formation of a complete human being or for the formation of a complete organism. Antony van Leeuwenhoek also developed the first microscope in 17th century. He used a bulb of molten glass that he carefully grounded and polished to create a powerful lenses. Some of them can magnify an object about 270 times. Leeuwenhoek's lenses made him the first explorer of the microscopic world. So he was able to see the bacteria, what's inside the cell, the sperm. So officially, he is the first ever person to see the sperm. Leeuwenhoek has already gained quite a reputation at the Royal Society for his observation of microscopic things. And in the order of Royal Society, he looked at a lot of bodily fluids such as blood, milk, spit, tears, and this time it was the plan to see what's inside the semen. He quickly collects a sample of semen and placed it on the pin of microscope and lifts the device toward the sun. And when he peers into the microscope, he became the first ever person to see the living sperm cells. In his November 1677 letter to the Royal Society, he described a scene about tiny animalcules, that means tiny microscopic animals. Each possesses a blunt head and a long, nearly transparent tail, and they are propelling themselves along, moving like an eel swimming in the water. Helpfully, he provides the drawings. Leeuwenhoek knew that his discovery was important, so he went on to find sperm in different animals and determined that sperms are made in testes. But at that time, it was not easy to talk about sexual intercourse related topics, and people also don't used to accept it easily. So hesitantly, he wrote down to the Royal Society in London about discovery that if your lordship should consider that these observations may disgust or scandalize the learned, I honestly beg your lordship to regard them as private and to publish or destroy them as your lordship sees fit. That means he is asking for the permission to the President of Royal Society that if his discovery is anyhow offensive or unpleasant, then the lordship can destroy it or publish it as per his wish. And his lordship, I mean the President of Royal Society, gave him the permission to publish his finding in the journal Philosophical Transactions in 1678. And here begins the brand new field of sperm biology. Before the discovery of Antony van Leeuwenhoek, some believed that some kind of vapor emitted by the male ejaculation which somehow stimulate the females to make babies, while others believe that babies actually made by males and they then transfer it to the female for incubation. But when Leeuwenhoek first discovered sperm, he described it as an animalcule, means a living microscopic animal with a tail wiggling inside the watery substance. Even after Van Leeuwenhoek discovered sperm in 1677, roughly 200 years passed before scientists agreed on how human formed. Two primary fields of thought emerged at that time. On one hand, pre-formationists believed that each sperm contained tiny miniature human, the homunculus, and eggs simply provide a place for the sperm to grow. On the other hand, there are epigeneticists who believe that both male and female contribute for the formation of a complete organism, but they were not sure that who contribute what for the formation of an organism. By the time of 19th century, with some improvement in the microscope, researchers observed embryonic development within sea urchin eggs, which are conveniently transparent. After this observation, it disproves the concept of tiny miniature human within the sperm and allow the researchers to ask question how sperm and egg act together to create a new organism. At this stage of time, scientists have discovered a lot about sperms, a quite detailed structure of sperm, how exactly sperm move his tail to reach to the destination, what are the challenges sperm need to face during the journey, what are the changes happen within a sperm to meet the egg, and finally, what is the role of the sperm to form a complete human being. But thanks to Antony van Leeuwenhoek and his interest in exploration of the microscopic world, we are able to know that how exactly we formed in our mother's womb. But after being called as the father of microbiology, Antony van Leeuwenhoek had faced a lot of challenges when later scientists doubted his discoveries and limiting his direct influence on the history of biology. But we will be always thankful for his tremendous discovery. So if you want to know more about such tremendous scientific discoveries, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you will get notified whenever I will post my video, and comment below your suggested topic.